Okay, I feel like that was a lot of chit-chatty time. Let's keep talking about bunnies, but also slay a building, huh? We were on Defect. We're 2-0 currently. I suck at Defect. Let's throw a win streak. And in case you're wondering why 2-0... Nope. In case you're wondering why 2-0 is such a big deal for me, it's that I basically never win runs. So winning 2 in a row is a pretty big deal. Okay, there's a pretty comfy floor at least. We can go here. Probably through here. Depending on our bonus, we can go either here, this way, with the 2 question marks and 3 fights. 4 fights and 1 question mark, or 1 fight, 3 question marks and another fight. Doing hard streaks is not a thing. Not on Ascension 20, really. I mean, Jorps has won 7 runs in a row before, but Jorps isn't human. You can't convince me otherwise. Yeah, this is pretty nice. And from here we can actually decide if we do like Fire Elite, or we do Elite Fire, or we do Elite Fire Elite, Elite. There's not more fires, I don't think. So you can actually make a case for going here and doing 3 fires and the Super Elite. Although that is kind of dangerous with 4 fights into Fire, into Super Elite. Is there a store somewhere here? There's a store here, so we can aim to go to one of these 2 stores to round off the act, which is really nice too. And it's a Guardian act, so we don't have to worry about the deck having to get too good, but getting a good deck obviously is pretty nice. We can obtain a random rare card, we can obtain 100 gold, we can lose our gold to transform 2 cards, and we can lose our starting relic to obtain a random boss relic. Losing starting relic to obtain a random boss relic is something I've seen Jorps do a lot more recently with Defect. It's a thing that you can do if you have a very tame act. Crack Core's main purpose is to get you through Act 1 safely, pretty much. Crack Core offers a lot of front-loaded damage, which is very important in Act 1. The thing is, we can potentially fight 2 or even 3 elites here, so I think I want to keep Crack Core. The thing is, like, 100 gold doesn't really do a whole lot for us here, unless one of these question marks is good. But it seems to be the best. It seems to be the best option here. It's great until I hit Lizard's Tail. I don't know. Lizard Tail doesn't seem so bad to me, honestly. Early on. Like, it might actually allow you to take another elite. You can mess around there a little bit more. We're gonna take 100 gold. Yeah, I get that. I've been thinking a lot about going back to A15 maybe at some point and just seeing what I can do there now that I'm a lot better at the game than I used to be. Because I was scrambling to get the A20, but I don't think I would be anymore. Okay, we got Crack Core, which means we have a lot of damage, but we do want to try and fight this guy, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to take the path with 3 fights to get more card rewards. And see where that leads us. One of the very nice things about Slay the Spire, in my opinion, is that there's so many difficulties. And having a lot of different difficulty settings is a very, very good thing. I don't love these, but I'm going to take a barrage. Having so many different difficulty settings is a very, very good thing. Because it gives you the choice to basically, you know, have the game be befitting of your skill level, if that makes sense. And there's no shame in a tough-ass game like Slay the Spire, you know, to admit that the game is really fucking hard and that you might want to lower the difficulty, you know. Get a Bullseye, a Glacier, and a Self-Repair. That Glacier is gonna go very nicely with that Barrage, actually. Oh, I'm gonna have to do math. That's really annoying. Okay, so if we play the Defend, we have a 50% chance to take 9 damage and a 50% chance to take 3 damage. So that's an average of 6 damage. If we just kill that guy, we always take 8, which means Defend is actually objectively better than playing the Barrage. Hey, sweet. And we even got lucky, so... What is there to complain about? Nothing. Sweet. Gambler's Brew is a nice potion. We could take a Sunder here. I'm not sure we need that, though. Okay, we're gonna try and fish for an upgrade here. That's a heal. Wonder if we can take the Elite with the Glacier and the Barrage. Probably can, depending on what we get here. What we get here is a fucking beating of our... The fucking ass kicking of our lives is what we're getting here. Damn it. Okay, we cannot take that elite. We can abso-fucking-lutely not take that elite now. This was a horrendous fight for us. Right, fun times, Slaver, fun times. We got a defrag. Okay, we can probably take this fight now then. That's pretty nice. We're gonna upgrade defrag here. We can die to Gremlin Knob probably, but we do have a Swift Potion and a Gambler's Brew. Fire Spirits. Okay, Glacier would full heal us, but that seems like a terrible idea nonetheless. To throw away the Glacier. Just gonna give him a strike. Okay, Lagavulin should be very easy because we have all the time in the world to set up Glacier and defrag. Don't want to do that. Lagavulin is probably our easiest fight here, so I'm pretty stoked that that's the one we hit. We're gonna Glacier on the off turn, which really sucks. Okay, this seems fine. Yep. Easy peasy. That looked like it was a struggle, but it really wasn't. We lost 15 HP in a Lagavulin fight, that's pretty great. Poison Potion is very nice. Because it actually gives us a better shot at beating... Tri-Sentries, although I'm not sure I want to fight them here. Are we taking 22 damage versus Tri-Sentries? Probably not with Chill in the deck. We're gonna take the fight. Juzu Bracelet. Okay, Gremlin Knob. We are definitely doing this against Gremlin Knob. Preserved Insect is also a huge help here. Oh no. Okay. Blood Vial is going to heal us for 2 at the end of each fight. At the start of each fight, excuse me. Do we claw here? Our Guardian fight is actually pretty bad still. Lee's Waffle? Okay, that's interesting. Potion Belt is probably the better long-term investment, but Lee's Waffle lets us fight another elite. And we can take a Steroid Potion with us too. That's the weirdest waffle I've ever encountered. I think we're gonna take Lee's Waffle and the Steroid Potion and fight another elite. I like it. I like it. Let's take some more elites. I think cards is what we want right now, so taking these 3 fights seems fine. Cards seem especially nice because we don't have a lot of good ones. We have Barrage for damage and that's it. And damage is king in the early game. This seems fine. This is a sweet deck, I like it. We haven't added a whole lot of cards, but it's a sweet deck. Get a Claw, Recursion, and a Chill. Another Claw? Is that gonna be our scaling? Okay, we gotta try Sentries, that doesn't seem terrible. Especially with the immediate Glacier. And the Electricity Orbs have decided that we're going to go for the back sentry first. And the Electricity Orbs keep deciding that we're going for the back sentry. Alright, seems good. We're about to get Defrag in play and never ever take damage anymore. Sweet. Alright, so this is over. They can't possibly damage us anymore. Sweet, sweet. Haha, Tri-Sentries. How does it feel to get outgamed like this? This game looks great. Does it require a lot of game knowledge? Yes. It requires quite a bit of game knowledge. It's actually dumb to play Zap here. Zap just puts us in a situation where we can take damage in 2 turns from now. And right now we can't, so... It's actually dumb to play it. But yeah, the game does require a lot of knowledge. It's still, it has 21 different difficulty settings, so it's still fairly easy to get into. I'm playing at the highest because I play way too much of this game. It's not super hard to learn. No, I wouldn't say that. It's absolutely not hard to learn. 3rd Claw? I don't think so. I think 2 Claws are fine for now. Tori is an insane relic, yes. I have failed to acknowledge that when I picked it up. But Tor is an insane relic. It's just all around one of the best relics in the game. It is incredible in the hard fight. It's amazing. It's incredible in the Guardian fight, in fact, too. And we are entering the Guardian fight with full HP and a 2nd upgrade of defrag. Holy shit. What does it do? Tori makes it so whenever we would receive 5 or less unblocked attack damage, it's reduced to 1. Sorry if I'm playing a bit fast for a newcomer, but generally I have a lot of hours in this game and I've streamed a lot of them. So I will admit, I'll be the first to admit that this is not the most newcomer-friendly approach to the game that I'm taking. If you have any questions, feel free to ask away. So Guardian hitting 4 times 5 damage is instead of 4 times 1, yep. Are we gonna flawless the Guardian? Are we gonna do it? There's a chance we take damage next turn. But it's not a very big one. I think there was a chance we took damage here. I'm not sure there is. Seems about the worst we could have drawn. But yeah, like I said, the game requires quite a bit of knowledge. There's a lot of knowledge to the game, but I wouldn't say the game requires very much of it to actually be able to beat and enjoy it, especially since the game is comparatively easy at lower difficulties, which is the whole point of lower difficulties. It's still gonna kick your ass when you get into it. There's no denying that. Absolutely none. But that's what roguelikes do. They kick your ass, and then you learn enemy patterns and what happens and item interactions, and eventually you're gonna get good. Sounds like you get better by simply playing the game. That's a very, very true and very accurate statement, yes. The game is not easy when you don't know the game on lower ascensions, yeah. Like, a lot of game knowledge certainly helps being good at the game. But at the same time, wow. At the same time, it's quite easy to get into on lower ascensions. Like, it never really feels like the game bullshits you out of a win on lower ascensions. Ascension levels being the difficulty modifiers of the game. It never feels like it bullshits you out of a win, which happens a bit more often on higher ascension levels, but you also understand that that's basically the point of the higher ascension levels. If you add more difficulty modifiers to a card game, it's automatically going to increase in variance as well. So we just got one of the best relics in the game. Snecko Eye lets us draw 2 more cards at the start of each turn, but makes us start with the Confused debuff. The Confused debuff makes it so every time we draw a card, its cost gets completely randomized. Which sounds bad, but like drawing extra cards is just insane. And he can't damage us anymore. Snecko plus Claw, hopefully it'll work out. Yeah, I mean, Claw isn't exactly the strong thing that this deck does anymore. But I don't think it has to be. And Claw is still fairly decent with that Echo form. Cost can drop to 0. Snecko Eye makes it so cost goes anywhere from 0 to 3 upon drawing a card. Consume would be a lot easier to take if we had a capacitor. We have 2 defracts, so I think Consume is not super important. And the other 2 just aren't super good on a Snecko Eye run. Boot Sequence is a lot better when you don't have Snecko Eye. We can transform to Strikes. Strikes are really bad with Snecko. I mean, Strikes are really bad in general, but Strikes are especially bad with Snecko Eye, so we're just going to transform 2 of them here. And we get a Fusion and a Self-Repair. Those are pretty good cards. Those are pretty good cards. Also, if I'm playing too fast for you, by the way, you can always do exclamation point and the name of whatever I picked up. And there's a bot in chat that's going to tell you what the card / relic I picked up does. I do pay attention to at least, like, pronounce what the thing is I picked up. But there's always an awesome chat as well that's going to help you figure it out. You can drop the info, you don't need that on this channel. You just do self-repair. So I do try to at least emphasize the name of the things I'm picking up when I'm... But if there's something unclear, feel free to ask. Damn, it's a nice place here. I'm trying my best. Glad you enjoy it, though. That's what I'm aiming to do. Give people a place to get together and have a good time. We might just have some damage problems if we find nothing. Oh, sure, but we still have 2 claws in the deck, and we have an Echo form, so all damage we pick up from now on is, for the most part, doubled. So, yeah. This deck is also really good at putting the Echo form in play. So that's also something we don't have to worry about a whole lot. We got a Sweeping Beam, an Auto Shields, and a Boot Sequence. Sweeping Beam doesn't seem terrible here since we have no form of AoE in the deck yet. That seems like a pretty decent pick. Also provides us with some card draw, which is always good with Snecko Eye. We can obtain a Relic to become cursed with a Writhe here. There's a store right away, so we can actually remove the Writhe right away. So we're essentially buying a random relic for 100 gold. Since we already removed a strike at the store, the card remove is going to cost 100. Seems fine. Boop. We get a Gremlin Horn. Whenever an enemy dies, gain 1 mana and draw a card. That's simple enough. Oh, it's actually 75. Sweet. Goodbye, Writhe. Thanks, never done. I don't know if I care about calipers too much. Don't love the rest of this. Compile Driver is okay. We do have 3 types of orbs in the deck, but we're most of the time not having an electric orb in play. I don't know. Compile Driver doesn't seem too good right now. You can just do the card name. You can just do !turbo, and that should work. Okay, so we're coming up on an elite fight, and there's 3 different elites in this act, and AoE is very important on elites in Act 2, so we're actually going to upgrade the Sweeping Beam to deal more damage. Yep, case in point. Case in point with the AoE! This could still be a tough fight for us. We're definitely expected to take some damage here. We can't play Sweeping Beam here because if we draw Echo Form, we're in a lot of shit. We're in a lot of shit. We're just gonna try and man mode through this. We are at full health, and there's a campfire right after this, so I'm not too worried about like dying here or anything. Although Echo Form costing 3 is certainly not what we're looking for. Alright, we're set up now. Should be fine. Don't want to get entangled here. Absolutely do not want to get entangled there. Okay. Seemed okay. We're gonna take 6 here, damn it. We're 1 block short. Sweet. Alright. That was a rather tough fight. Well, that's what elite fights tend to do. That's why they're called elite fights, you know. Get a smiling mask for our efforts. Makes it so the merchant's cart removal service always costs 50. We also get absolutely nothing else for our troubles. Sweet. We're gonna rest here because I'm a little scaredy cat and go for another elite because I can. There's no cap of relics you can own. Well, technically you can only own as many relics as there are in the game, but that's just about the only cap that we can get. Get an Orichalcum. Those work pretty well with our... That works pretty well with our Frost Orbs. Orichalcum checks at the end of the turn if we have 0 block, and if we do, it gives us 6 block. I think it's a bit late for an Orichalcum though. We're generating quite a bit of block, so we're going to take the Sapphire Key here. Okay. Get our Echo form right away this time against Gremlin Leader. That's pretty sweet. Oh boy. What a turn one. Bit of an order blunder there though. I just lost 4 health for no reason. I didn't lose 4 health because of Tori. I lost less than 4. That's a weird one. Taking 1 there, that seems reasonable. That was my daily impression of Fat Gremlin. You're welcome. Oh, come on! Can you stop attacking me? What the hell, Gremlin Leader? I thought we had something. I thought we were friends, you crazy pigwid. This is one angry Gremlin Leader. What the hell? Okay, we have self-repair and play. We can just kill him. Goodbye. Penib. Alright, every 10th damage, every 10th attack you play deals double damage. Don't love these. We can get a second sweeping beam. I don't think we need a second sweeping. Do we need a second sweeping beam? What's the boss? The champ. We don't really need a second sweeping beam against the champ. We need a dark orb against the champ, if anything. Or a capacitor. Or both.
Newt 2 years of eating cold pineapple pizza watching an Irish Isaac streamer.
How do I delete a resub message? Thank you very much, Lakar, for 24 months of support. I very much appreciate it. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're having a very untrolly day. I hope that no one is ever gonna inflict upon you what you just inflicted upon me. Man, this deck is badass. I just need to sort something out real quick. That's why I might seem a bit absent here. Sniper Wave. Answer of the day. Kitchen, shower, computer. Sounds about right to me. You know, you ever look at an answer and it's just right? It just feels good. It's that for me. Okay, I just wanted to showcase how many Frost Orbs I can generate with this deck. The bot might have a bit of a cooldown, but Frost Orbs basically give us an amount of block at the end of the turn. So you can see like my Frost Orbs have a little 6 next to them. That means they give us 6 block at the end of the turn. And block, as you might imagine, is there to, well, block damage, incoming damage. Like, the big part about this game is I can always see what the enemies are up to. I know this guy is blocking for 60, is attacking for 30. And I have to decide how I'm going to handle that. Which is actually not that easy right now. Really? You're being a bit of a jerk here, Centurion. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna be real with you here, my buddy. Okay. Parentheses, brackets. Smart ass. No, that's fine. I didn't actually know that. I appreciate every bit of knowledge. I didn't know the difference between parentheses and brackets until now. English is hard. Hologram plus. There's not a whole lot of good things to hologram right now, you know. I'll take a cool-headed. We can get that upgraded at the fire too. Assuming this guy isn't about to ruin our day. Which doesn't seem like it, considering he doesn't attack. Turn 1. Yeah, this fight should be over. For the most part. We seem to have moved out of what is known as harm's way. I don't need Penibub. I would appreciate having it up though. So let's try and see if we can make that happen. Doesn't seem too hard. So the catch here is that we have Penib at 9, which means our next attack is going to deal double damage. So it makes sense to try and kill this guy without playing an attack, because then we're going to have a very fat attack right away at the beginning of the next fight, which could be pretty big. If we get like thwack. Stack. Okay, we're going to choose 1 out of 20 cards here. We're going to take another defrag. We can start leveling a genetic algorithm. It's not too late for that. I think I'll take another defrag. There's no capacitor here, right? No. We'll take a defrag. Take a defrag. Upgrade a defrag over a cool-headed this time. And we are going to eat the champ for breakfast. Especially with this opening hand. I'm going to double these. We don't need to play those. Wow, I sure am glad that I played that for double damage. Eating the champ for breakfast. I mean, honestly, I'm not a fan of like biased reporting or taking sides in commentary, and I do like to keep my fights as interesting as possible. But it is not looking good for the champ in this particular instance. Come on, bot. The effect is called confusion. I guess it doesn't actually explain that. I don't know. Confuse just makes it so... Confuse just makes it so that Every time you draw a card, its cost is randomized. I'm pretty sure that's what it says too, right? Confused. Whenever you draw a card, randomize its cost, yeah. I love bias. I love me some bias cognition, but we don't have one here. We just have an Echo Form and a lot of defrags. Okay, so the way we win here is, and I don't dare say it, with Claw. But that are quite bad. No, it's not necessarily the fact. I mean, Claw is quite good in this deck, and it's a 0 cost. What happens with Snecko Eye is that you have to basically view every card in a vacuum, if that makes sense. Like, as if it doesn't have a mana cost. And naturally, like, high mana cost cards are usually higher impact, right? Because that's why they have higher mana cost. That's how a card game is balanced, by giving good cards higher cost. But that doesn't necessarily mean that only like high card costs are better with Snecko. In your Snecko Eye deck, every card has the same cost. Like, that's how you want to approach your Snecko deck. And that makes things such as card draw way better, for example. Like, card draw is quite an important one on Snecko. Mana is obviously really good with Fusion. But, like, these two claws are carrying, even though they're 0 costs. Is Zap creating those orbs that deal? Yes. Zap gives us electricity orbs, and those deal a fixed amount of damage to a random enemy at the end of each turn. Claw is an absolute boss in this deck. Can't see the size of the discard pile. It's never really been a concern of mine. Hold on. Penguin. If I do that, you should see it, right? It's not actually the counter that blocks the discard pile, it's the penguin. That better? I don't want to take damage here, champ. I really don't. I'm gonna die trying to take no damage here, am I? Even at 3 mana cost? No. That is definitely not what I said. That is definitely not what I said. Besides that, I'm not God tier at this game. As much as I would love to be, I'm not. Ooh, a power potion? It's probably better than one of these, huh? Probably better than the energy potion. We get a second Echo Form. And we get a Cursed Key. We have the blue key already. Cursed Key is very good here. To be fair, 47 damage for 3 mana isn't awful. It sure isn't. Sure isn't. When you've played it 30 times. Well, yeah, the fights Claw is good in this deck is boss fights. Obviously. Like, Claw is going to be absolutely irrelevant in in non-boss fights. But that's what it's in the deck for boss fights. Like, you need some sort of scaling plan versus bosses, or you're gonna die. Cursed Key seems quite good here. Lizard Tail is garbage. You can definitely make a case for Astrolabe, because strikes and defense are quite bad in a Snecko deck. But defense still have a use, and we only have 1 strike. We would, like, transform strikes up, and I don't know, probably Barrage at this point, too. Barrage isn't really doing anything. We'll take a Curse Key. Gain 1 mana at the start of your turn, so it puts us to 4 mana, and whenever you open a non-boss chest, obtain a curse. We don't have to open a chest anymore because we have the blue key as well. Alright, Woke Bloke. That is exactly why I didn't take the biased cog, the creative AI. Okay, so we're gonna have to fight the Flaming Elite in this act. We're fairly bad against Reptomancer, aren't we? So I think we're gonna go to the store first. Curse Key is probably the lowest downside of the energy boss relics. I generally try to not... How do I phrase this? On average, yeah, probably, but like you probably also want to try to not make generalized statements in a game like this. We're gonna take a lot of damage here. You probably want to try to not make too many like generalized statements about this game. Sure, it's probably on average, but that kind of thinking very easily gets you into a habit where it's like, oh, Curse Key, I have to take that here. And that's almost never the case. Like, this game generally doesn't have any decisions that you can always make. Everything is very situational, and I've certainly had decks before where Curse Key was really bad. But this is not one of those. But yeah, like, I don't know. On average, yeah, it probably is, but average is generally not a thing that you should be looking at this game in this game all too often, if that makes sense. So I kind of, what I'm saying is I kind of just struggle to say like, yeah, here. Because it's not as simple as, yeah, it's the best, you know. 40, 56, we're good. It kind of sucks. I don't know. Yeah, but you can just remove curses. Well, yeah, but you can also just like get an Apotheosis, and then Fusion Hammer becomes a lot better, you know? Like, you can just add an Apotheosis to your deck. You can, like, leave Act 2 with 2 really good potions, and suddenly Sosu doesn't have a downside. Is what I'm saying, you know? Exactly, and you can also, like, the time you spend removing a curse is also time that you could spend removing a strike. We took a lot more damage in this fight than I thought we would. And by that I mean 15. Double energy, oh boy. We don't have an ice cream, so that's not super good, but oh boy. Glowing Tesseract. Apotheosis seems very inconsequential. It upgrades defense. Apotheosis isn't terrible. Secret Technique doesn't really search for anything good right now. What's good here right now? I think I'll take 1. Health isn't super valuable then again, because we heal for like 20 after each fight, right? Health isn't super valuable. Secret Weapon, Panacea, and Deep Breath. Blind, Thinking Ahead, and Secret Weapon again. That's a lot of rares. Dark Shackles, Discovery, and Good Instincts. The swap is starting well. Yeah, that'll be pretty cool. Sorry I'm taking so long, but I really want to win this run. It's Woke Bloke, right? Blind isn't terrible, but I'm not sure it's good enough. Dark Shackles? Probably Dark Shackles, and that's it. These guys might actually be a bit much to handle for us. Love the art. It's just boring or sloppy. Really? Because the game's art improved a lot over its early access phase. Over its early access stage. They added a lot of beautiful art. They added a lot of very beautiful art to the game over the course of it. I personally really love the hemokinesis animation. We probably die here sometimes. The soundtrack is amazing for this game, yeah. I agree. Biased cog. Electrodynamics? Oh boy. Hold on. I need a second. Uh, 12, 24, 36. Yeah, we're fine doing this, right? And we can just do that. What am I thinking about here? What happens when you die? You have to start over. Alright, cool. Peace pipe. It's not terrible. What's harder is to see the special animation on Clash, you fucking troll. That ain't no thing. I wish that was a thing. I'd totally go for it, but I wish it was a thing. I really didn't. God damn it. I was having Pokemon Go open on the side, trying to protect a gym that I was trying to hold for a while now and get gold on it, but I literally lost it in the middle of this fight. Because I didn't look at my phone for like a fucking split second. Hey look, I just beat two of you guys. This is so sad. Can I get a Bible thumb? Can confirm, am quite sad. It's a lot of defrags. Not drawing Echo Form right away is quite a problem for this deck, is it? Well, if you deal all 200 with Clash, yes, yes, that is definitely how that works. I believe every word. Would someone on the internet just lie? No, I don't think they do. I think that's illegal. Mommy told me that you're not allowed to lie, so nobody would do it, right? There's no way my trusty Twitch chat would lie to me. I don't believe that. People lie on the internet? No, no. It's just a myth. Alright, so orb walkers are not a good time for this deck. Noted. Fast scaling enemies. I'll take a ball lightning. That might be much needed damage. Alright, let's go to the store with almost 400 gold. That seems like a good idea. A membership card. I wonder if that's worth it. Alright. Lantern is definitely worth it. Membership card seems insane here. Cool-headed upgrade. We can do that up there, though. Actually, we might have to heal there. Static seems insane here. I think we're fine on damage. I'll gladly take a cool-headed upgrade. I'll take 100 gold, thank you very much. Recalling is a thing to do too, yeah. Yeah. Recalling is a thing we shall do. At some point in this run. I don't know when, but it shall happen. Legends say, nice order, dumbass. Legends say that at some point in a run then you need to perform the recall. Could have dual casted that, that's really dumb. That's fine. We have like 142 block now, barely like per turn. We just start scaling up the claws. Oh yeah. What else would be under that mask? Ermagerd, the shopkeeper, was the bad guy all along. What a twist. What a twist. Hot you. Plus all of your over 70 shield. Block expires at the end of the turn completely. So you can't just do like defensive strategies all the time to generate infinite block. At the end of your turn you lose all your block. You win no calipers. Calipers are a vastly overrated relic. Change my mind. I mean, I'm not gonna say I would mind calipers in this deck, but my point still stands. It's like, whenever you overblock for 16, chat is like, oh damn, we sure wish we had calipers. That's a good one. Data disk makes a start with 1 focus. I'll take a second cool-headed. Okay, so on the one hand, this is a small chest, which means it is most likely, it actually can't have a rare relic. It can only have a common or an uncommon relic. So that makes opening this chest a lot worse because Cursed Key is going to give us well, a curse. We also have to make a decision here on whether we want to go to this rest site or we want to go to the store. We do have effectively 200 gold. 50 of, or 100 of which would be lost to the card remove. So stores are quite good now. When you have time to build for them. Yeah, but you generally don't on Ascension 20. We're gonna skip this chest and go to the fire. We can recall here at the fire, and that gives us flexibility for the last fire. I think I like that better. Duplicate a card in your deck. Duplicate a card in your deck. Duplicate a card in your deck. Duplicate an Echo Form in your deck. One more Echo Form, we get a collector bonus on it. Duplicate Ascender's Bane. Damn. How did I not remember to do that? Not gonna lie, Stack has not been putting in the work that I expected it to. I think 2 Echo Forms are fine in this fight. I'd rather not take as much damage. Getting attacked for 30 here. We're way over blocking that already. I don't think we're going to take much damage here anymore, so we're just going to put self-repair in play. Ooh, no, I didn't mean to double play that. Uh-oh. Okay, we're fine. Fine, Cool Head is only 3 mana. 3 mana for 26 blocks seemed pretty good, to be honest. Considering we were getting attacked for 30, getting 26 block out of our mana seemed very nice. White Noise plus Recursion or Tempest. Okay, gonna fight the Super Elite here. Of course, it's fucking Reptomancer. This is why we can't have nice things. Okay, we do get a turn 1 Echo Form, and we get a defrag into play. So that's very nice. Fuck. Oh, fuck you. Didn't kill one of them? Huh. Alright, it would be a good time to draw a Sweeping Beam. Or a Chill. We're getting attacked for 100 here. Are we blocking? Really? 50... 82... We're full blocking. Imagine generating 100 block on turn 2 and complaining. Hello, Echo Form. What do you have to cost 3? What do you... Oh, fucking hell. There were probably some Gremlin Horn shenanigans we could have done there to not like lose this Echo form, but I think 3 Echo forms is totally appropriate. We're getting attacked for 69. We're not blocking for 69, are we? No. Gremlin Horn is so good with Neko. No, Gremlin Horn is good, period. But also good with Snecko. Yeah, that's true. Well, that's mainly because Snecko is just good. Booyah. I guess anything is good with Snecko. Actually, no. No. It's actually quite funny to me. I think it's pretty ironic, but also pretty funny how, like, the 2 best boss relics in the game don't work well with each other. There's one boss relic that is particularly crappy, actually, with Snecko. And that is Runic Pyramid. Runic Pyramid is absolutely atrocious with Snecko. Like, you don't want any of that. You don't want any of that. Where's my Zap? We have a Zap in the deck, right? Wait, where's my Zap? There's my Zap. Snecko Pyramid is only when you have upgraded apparitions. Even then, I wouldn't advise it. Whetstone. Recycle? I don't think we have a mana issue, honestly. I don't think we need Recycle. It's gonna let us get rid of stupid shit, though. It's probably good. Whetstone is gonna upgrade us a Barrage, finally. Wow, I've been waiting for this Barrage upgrade ever since we picked it up on, like, floor 2. Oh, this is a tough fight for us. Two extra card draw Pyramid is less value anyway. I mean, the big problem with Pyramid Snecko is that, and I guess that's quite obvious, is that you get all these 3 costs stuck in your hand. And eventually it's just gonna be terrible. Because you have all these cards stuck in your hand that you can't play. Alright, I think we're done with the worst part of the fight. Or are we? Justify Pyramid Snecko. I don't think there's much I can justify Pyramid Snecko. I've seen one deck ever pull it off, and that wasn't my own. I've seen one deck ever pull it off, which was a Defect deck full of powers with a mummified hand. So, like, the cards getting stuck in the hand didn't matter too much. But even then, it's iffy, and I would not recommend doing that at home. Okay, we can take an upgrade, but we can also toke. And I guess if we toke Zap? With my boss, woke bloke. Toking Zap seems better than anything we can do here. We could make Chillinate, but I don't know how much I love that. We're gonna Toke. We're gonna Toke Zap. Goodbye. Vape niche. Alright, hello woke bloke. I'm about to play a lot of powers. And there's nothing you can do to stop me. Imagine if we had a Blizzard in this deck. It'd be quite good. Aha! Fuck you, bird. You got outgamed. You got outgamed very hard. Okay, these cultists need to die. Like, very urgently, too. Probably should have attacked woke bloke with that, shouldn't I? I don't know. I don't think it matters too much. Obviously not playing self-repair before the form shift. I think 18 strength is enough for woke bloke, or is it? Or is it? What are we getting attacked for here? 112? Hold my beer, game. Hold my beer. We actually took damage! Oh no, dude. I didn't fucking flawless the boss. Just saying, this deck really would not have minded finding a capacitor somewhere along the way. We took 1 damage. Yeah, we can't heal the full anymore. Don't you see the implications, dude? Like, come on. That was a tough 1 damage to lose. How many cards are we down to? 9? Okay, soon we're at the point where we can just play Glacier every turn. We actually are at the point where we can play Glacier every turn, so... We're fine, we're fine. Alright, GG. Might as well just abandon run at this point. Yeah. There's no hope for this one left. I don't know if we can come back from this HP loss. I really don't. Alright. You might not like it, but this is peak Defect performance. I would prefer not to fight Time Lord here. I don't think we're gonna die against Time Lord, but I would still prefer Donu and Deka. Actually, we are at full. We have Blood Vial. Ah, get fucked. Easy. That's fine. I mean, we're not dying to this guy. That's okay. We're taking quite the tap here. We had a very, very slow setup in this fight. Well, that's okay. Okay, I gotta start playing claws. Remember when I thought I wouldn't die to Time Lord? Yeah, getting to 5 Echo Forms was probably not my brightest moment. But the real problem is the slimes, actually. Oh, fucking yikes. Time Lord, we need to have a chat. Oh, looks like we're not getting the double shackles play either. We might actually get him before he gets to split. Penib's only at 2, unfortunately, though. There's a decent chance we won't. Nope. Okay, we don't get to shackle him. Our claws are pretty strong, though. I didn't think you'd ever say that, huh? Well, that was cute. We need to draw 1 or 2 more claws. Is that enough? Enough block, I mean. 45 and 42 is 87. We're getting attacked for a lot more than 87. Oh, was that enough? That was enough. Oh. Whew. 21-36. Okay, to be fair, I think Time Lord was a lot harder for us than Spire Twins. So all we need is like a solid plan for the heart. I think your question of the days used to be better. Well, feel free to make a suggestion. Ooh, okay, we might need that. Third claw. We definitely want the Gambler's Brew. Yeah, we definitely want the Gambler's Brew. You have a list of previous ones? No. That Amplify Art. Amplify is not a terrible card here. Amplify is not a terrible card here by any stretch of the imagination. Fans so claw blocks a little. Do you actually feel like this deck needs block? With a Snecko Eye, imagine thinking that claw is bad just because it costs 0. The VODs would have a list of previous question of the day. Yeah. I guess. Right, I'm a cat person. Good shit, Mr. Shopkeeper, sir. Okay, taking 7 here. We also got to keep in mind that we have the almighty Tori to go up against the heart with, so... And that is the turn I had envisioned when I bought that Gambler's Brew. Oh, fuck me. Okay, that was card number 1, right? 2... 3... 4... 5... 6. And we're still taking like a million. Because this fight sucks. And he fucking hit focus. Fuck you. No, brother. Did he buy the 3rd claw? No. I don't think this is Neko Eye's fault. Hey, it's strength. Good shit. My heart. Oh, fuck, dude. Really? Block for 48, we're getting attacked for 47, plus the burn, so defense saves us. We can, like, play dice here. And channel 2 lightning. What's coming up? Okay, so we're guaranteed to get Glacier. Yeah, we can just do that. Hey, sweet. Hey, hit strength again! What a legend. Okay, I don't think we can take damage anymore, can we? Doesn't look like it. It's not full health we're having for the hard fight, but we do have the almighty Tori. Just stand by us on our endeavors. Art of War? That might actually do something. Do you think it's too late to level a genetic algorithm, chat? It gives you one whole block. Excuse me, it gives me 2 block because it's going to be echo formed. It honestly makes the game too easy. That's actually a valid concern. Oh yeah, it actually gives us 4. You're right. Damn, then I have to take it. No. Didn't even get a potion. Oh god. We could die to the heart here, Chad. We could die to the heart here if we don't get a quick setup. Man, imagine having a Centennial puzzle in the deck. Hey, Echo Form. Could have actually saved 2 here. Come on, Echo Forms. Don't cost 3 all the time. Oh, shit. Art of War is going to do God's work. Actually. Sweet. Thanks, Tori. Alright, cool. So now we gotta figure out how we deal damage. We've got the defense set up. We've got the defense set up. I would keep my pants and my shirt so I don't need to be naked. And I would keep my couch so I could sleep. The kitchen isn't mine anyways, as long as I live with my mother. That's fair enough. Friendly reminder that because of Tori, we could actually just pass the turn here and live. Is there any way we can strip this guy off of artifacts other than with Dark Shackles? Why exactly did I buy Dark Shackles? Oh yeah, I paid for Dark Shackles with HP, true. True that. Okay, we don't die here, so that's good. No, I should have clawed first to reshuffle it. I just want to point out that the claws are starting to deal damage. Okay, this is the turn I had in mind when I bought those Dark Shackles. Unfortunately, the Dark Shackles don't really do a lot. I guess we're just full block. That's an option. Hey look, Dark Shackles had a purpose. We're not getting attacked next turn, so popping in some lightning here should be fine. Because we probably can just rebuild our frost, right? We should be able to. Oh wait, we are getting attacked. Well, it's a good thing we drew Glacier. Okay, I think we got this. Uh-oh. Is Problems IRL about to eat his own words? Discuss. What even is 8 times 15? I've never been faced with this attack. 120? Nah, easy. 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 Probably should focus on blocking this turn, huh? Easy. No problem. Best deck ever. Glacier is a good card, huh? I believe we have a command that elaborates on my opinion on Glacier. Yes! Nice. We're actually 3-0. We're actually 3-0. On 820 heart.